Now let's go into what that transformed into. That whole Kendrick Lamar versus Drake, and him being like basically one of the hot commodity artists right now in regards to who's the hottest right now, even though he didn't get the summer song of the year. Um, Even though it was the hottest summer song and the hottest song this year. Um, let's get into to this. So there was a lot of backlash in regards to, so they got over the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, and they started trying to bridge this. And I think everyone's learned their lesson. Is like, don't try Kendrick. I'm still not sure what he's mad at Drake and J. Cole for. I'm still not sure. But everyone is steering clear of that. But there are some people that have some things to say. Some of those things that they had to say were, let's get here. I found actually a whole bunch of people had a lot to say in regards to this selection. So I'll tell you why this selection was made or how it was made. I'll tell you that, but let's talk about what people have to say about this. So first of all, Nicki Minaj was very, 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 very upset that Lil Wayne didn't get the opportunity to do this for Nanoya. Keep that in mind. This is going to be a big, big, big point that I'm making here in a second. So keep in mind, if you got your Bible, bring your highlighter out. So the fact that Lil Wayne is not doing the Super Bowl in New Orleans for a lot of people that call it New Orleans, but if you know, you know, to know your Nolans. If hold on, because somebody, our next guest or our next clip that we're going to watch, he's got a lot to say about this. He looks very flustered, and I love this guy. Like when I get married one day on the what you call it, the groomsman bus, I'm playing 400 degrees the whole time. Shout out to my cousin Kevin. That was a great idea. I'm playing 400 degrees on my groom's bus that we take to the venue. I'm doing that because it's my favorite album. And then a whole bunch of Kanye in there. But anyway, I digress. But everybody's saying that, man, this is, come on, it's in Nolans. So you gotta have Lil Wayne. So keep that in mind. So let's actually listen to my OG here, Juvenile. We love Juvenile. One of my favorite albums of all time, 400 Degrees. Love it. Let's hear what he had to say.
So everybody want me to speak on this Super Bowl situation. Look, I'm mad about the situation just like y'all, man, but you know, my hatred is toward the NFL. You know, not really the people that booked the halftime show. I'm mad at the people that hired the motherfuckers that booked the halftime show. I feel like y'all should step in. Y'all done threw 11 Super Bowls in New Orleans, man. Y'all have yet to put a hip-hop artist from New Orleans on the damn Super Bowl. Sure, y'all have put artists on the Super Bowl back in the day, say Al Hurt, and the list goes on. Not too many. You know, I feel like every time y'all come here, y'all should have somebody from our city on the shit. But this time it really hit hard when you don't have Lil Wayne on the show. I don't see how the fuck y'all don't have Lil Wayne doing the halftime show. Somebody that has a whole bunch of fucking hits and somebody that really deserves it and somebody that can bring out multiple artists of all genres. Think about it. So this goes to you, Roger Goodell. You need to get it right, man. You coming in our city, sucking up our cultures and making up all this money and putting all this bread in your pocket, putting all this bread in other people's pockets and leaving us dry, hanging us dry. You gotta stop.
All right, so that is the OG Juvie. That's how he feels about it. You can't come to the NO and not mention Wayne and not let Wayne do it. 2024, y'all. This is the year. Let me remind y'all the year real quick. 2024, y'all. And I respect Juvie. I'm trying to tell you, when he said take over for the 99 and the 2000, I was a staunch believer. And they did that. I'm here for it. I'm with. I love it. But there's a different point that we got to make here. So we just gonna keep on walking down. We gonna keep on walking down the line, y'all. Uh, so there's that. Um, let's see here. Let me see if I can get it. Okay. So now let's get into um Nicki Minaj had a lot to say about this. Um, let's see if we can find it. So okay, we'll read it together because y'all know I'm not lying to you guys. I'm not gonna just say some stuff and not mean it. Let's see if we're gonna get past some of the stuff that probably could get copyrighted because it's at her actual show in DC. But we're gonna read. We're gonna read because like what I say all the time, study to show thyself approved. Um, let's see. So there's a whole bunch of their shoes. Like I said, I don't want to get struck for this because um, okay, we're gonna start from the beginning with this. I found it. So hold on. Okay, here we go. We're gonna share. Love you, Nikki. You're awesome. You're a great artist. But there's some things going on here. So we have start tweeting. She's supposed to be in DC on September 9th last night. And so, yep. And I never care. By the time they figured out, laugh my fucking ass off is good for them. Galaxy DC already. Y'all know his next move is going to be to tell y'all a certain someone is being treated so unfairly so that y'all can go back into that trance. Not sure what that means. She said, go and enjoy your effing money before it's too late. Gag City. Here she go. Then she said, one nigga took a knee. Colin Kaepernick, one is to think. And the other took a bag. Jay-Z. Yeah, I believe that's what you're talking about. He gonna get you hard R's in line every effing time. Now, some people been saying allegedly that Nicki and Nicki got a problem with Jay-Z. But we'll keep on going. We're just gonna read the tweets and like I said, study to show thyself approved. Okay, not don't listen to what I'm saying. Just read and study for yourself and do and come up to you with your own opinion of what's going on. But she said, got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Be happy, I beg. Go be happy like small A in rap business, in women business. When you got the politicians and the police, you good though. Plus that ugly laffy taffy alien. I don't know what I don't know who she's referring to there. I don't know. Not sure who she's talking about. Who's the laffy taffy alien? Actually, let me be messy for a second. What are her fans saying? Because the Barb's love. Who's the ugly laffy taffy alien? What do they say? When a Sagittarius starts a Sagittarian, be careful. We say what y'all scared to say, baby. Okay, fine. Somehow the stars have something to do with how someone acts on an everyday basis. I don't understand. We thought we have our own minds and we can do whatever we want, but whatever. Let me see. Who is this? Who is the Laffy Taffy alien? Let me see what who is this? Nobody's nobody knows who it is. They're just are they just laughing for no reason? Who is the Laffy? I'm just trying to figure this out. So who's the alien? OMG. This one has 18 comments, so maybe we'll figure out who it is. It's Desire. Oops, I'm sorry. It's called that. Okay. Desire? Desiree? Who's Desiree? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not getting into Nicki Minaj lore today. Um, but love Nicki for sure. Let's see what else. Tried to tell y'all, but y'all wanted to brunch. Talking about the Rockefeller brunch or Rock Nation brunch. I'm on an F and roll. Wait, hacked. Okay, funny. Oh, you think speaking up on injustice within your workplace should only be done if it's for a person who would do it for you? I'm really the realest. Wow. Gag City tonight, denying a young black man that what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT, know ya. What's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out. She's gonna say that Eminem's white and 50 Cent's black, and he white man stood up for black guy. And by the way, you don't know the half of what Lil Wayne has done for me and others. Wayne had Drake and I on his tour with no paper sign. He was on all of my mixtapes with no paper sign. This man has literally changed the face of hip hop. The hair too. If you know, you know. He inspired so many people to tat their faces and get locks. Inspired your faves to want to be a great MC. He never was in this for the money. It's all look, it goes on and on. All right. Then she's selling shoes, right? Okay. Okay. Loud and clear, Nikki. Let's continue to see what other people have to say. Oh, Boosie Badass, y'all. So Boosie Badass. Go on. Let's see here. All y'all acting like y'all cool with how they playing it for the Super Bowl. Shaking my head. The most cultural city in the USA, New Orleans. New Orleans. It's a smack in the face to every hip hop legend from Louisiana. Master P, Birdman. This shows they never wanted y'all to kick in the door in the first place because they still trying to lock it. They were innovators of a very different type of music and a very different culture and everything, and they put themselves on the forefront. We love Cash Money. We love No Limit. Super Bowl 22 was in Cali, and Cali artists was allowed to keep that in mind. Super Bowl 22 was in Cali, and Cali artists was allowed to do their thing, and it was a great show. But now it's in Louisiana, and no Louisiana legends can do their thing. I don't respect it. Now again, keep in mind they brought up Cali, and there was and Cali got to represent at that Super Bowl. I get it. I understand why you would have a gripe, because if you have it in Cali, you let Dr. Dre come up there, and you let Kendrick Lamar come up there, and you let Snoop come up there. All right, I get it. You have an honest gripe. I get that. It's fair for you to feel that way when you don't know exactly what's going on. But let's talk about Birdman did chime in, and he said a lot, and he was very up in arms about this. I did. Somebody from Philadelphia said, I'm glad the Super Bowl never gonna be in Philly, because if you niggas from the city started asking for Beanie Siegel and friends to headline, I have to turn on my own folks. So is that how y'all feel about Beanie Siegel led Super Bowl? Is that what's happening? Is that how y'all feel? Um, Hold on. Actually, before I get into that, one more thing, because because Mace and Cameron had plenty to say about it. Basically, they were saying that Jay-Z is too old to be hating. That's another thing that we heard. Jay-Z is too old to be hating. And people are saying, I'm glad people are saying that Mace is just mad because Jay-Z's song Imaginary Players killed him. So let's hey, again, I don't own this song, man. Chill out, Rockefellers. Chill out, Dame. Don't be muting me for this reason. Don't do that, man. That's weak, man. Don't do that shit, man. I'll find your bitches for you. Relax. So let's talk about it.
With all the platinum under that. Those ain't Rolex
Let
diamonds.
me start over for you.
Who was Jay talking about when he said,
Where's all the ice with all the platinum under that? Those
Yeah,
ain't
Rolex
Rolex
diamonds.
diamonds. What
Fuck
the
you
fuck
doing
you
to
done to
that?
that? That rapping ass
Y'all
y'all
funny
funny
to
to
me.
me. Selling records being you,
But you still wanna be
be
me.
I guess for every buck you make,
It's like 100 for
for me. And still you running around thinking you got
Something
something
to
on me.
But I
nah,
done
this
did
was
it.
during the time that Jay and Mace had a little fake beef over a girl. And this would be one of the couple of subliminal shots that they would take at each other. Mace would end up talking about how his encounter with Jay inspired the Rolex Diamonds line.
Once I got the Rolex, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Now, when he said those are Rolex diamonds, they were still real diamonds. It just wasn't factory. Like everybody wear today. They wear bust down, but they don't come from Cartier.
So at the end of the day, that's what Hov was talking about.
Yeah, he was talking about me because at that time, I don't think nobody saw nobody get that flamboyant with the Rollie.
Right.
Those ain't Rolex diamonds with the and that was crazy.
Then you
what
was
the fuck you done to that? That was nasty, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's a classic bar to the day.
That was crazy.
Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that? He basically said you was an imaginary player.
Yeah. So, but
imaginary players. Man, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. Oh, the sun is beaming on me now, baby. It's shining on me. Because we got to get to where it. Let's talk about let's get real for a second, okay? So all I'm doing is about to spit facts, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. Because all I'm about to do is spit facts, okay? Let's give Fabulous a chance to say something. Let's give LOUS let's give him an opportunity to tell us how he feels about it. New York rapper.
But I do see like people blaming it like solely on Jay-Z when I don't think that's the truth. I think it's a committee, it's a board. I feel like it's different people who come into play when decisions like that are made. I do think it would have been great for Lil Wayne to be, just because of how much he's done in the game and how much he's meant to New Orleans, and that would have been a great opportunity. Never know if he's going to be included, if that was something that was behind the scenes. I think it was interesting that Kendrick got it after the Drake battle and shit too. I think that's more something that should be talked about. I think his relevance is really up from that, so that could be something that tipped the scale too. But
maybe that could actually be a reason why they went with Kendrick Lamar. But notice I said they. I didn't say he. I didn't say Jay-Z did this. Because now, like I say, let's talk about facts for a second. Let's talk about facts. So, how do I really want to spit this? Let's start here. Okay. Here's what we all would come to find out today. After all the backlash yesterday on Monday, here we are on Tuesday, after people actually read the rules, after people read the fine print, after everybody read what was in black and white. Now we can start talking about what's the actual facts, not speculating because this person is connected to this person, to that person being connected to that person. No. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the actual facts. So I'm coming. Let me tell you before I get into this, I'm not coming as just a Lil Wayne fan. I think he's a great lyricist. He's one of the best great lyricists. He might be the GOAT. I'll never forget his verse on Keisha. Oh my God. And also I remember his first time he had an early phone call with Keisha. Keisha wanted me to be her, said it was time to make the relationship get deeper. Say, cool, then I'm gonna be here. Grabbed the Chris out of the freezer. I've been there. I was there. Lil Wayne, like me and him been rocking since the 99 into 2000. 100%. I'm here for it. But we have to be cognizant of what's the facts are, okay? The selection process when it comes to the Super Bowl halftime show, the selection process begins with a panel. And just keep this in mind first about, hold on, I'll tell you what to keep in mind. The selection process begins with a panel, which includes officials such as the NFL's Director of Entertainment, folks from the NFL's production company, and the halftime show's director and producer. After a long and detailed process, the short list, now that's what I want you to keep in mind, because that's something we don't know. The short list is handed over to the Super Bowl's hosting city for a final decision. You got it? So, yes, the NFL, they say, we'll put on a halftime show for you. And what we'll say is this person will have a great opportunity. Excuse me. We'll have a great opportunity. And do you want to be on a list of the people that should be in the halftime show? And they give that to the hosting city. So they gave that to the city of Nolans for the final decision. The NFL sends them a list of artists that are willing to do the halftime show, and they give it to the hosting city. Did they give it to Compton? No. I'm talking about this year. Did they give it to Compton? No. Did they give it to New York, like for this show? No. Came with a list, and the city of New Orleans was like, let's go with Kendrick Lamar, and that might be from that Drake thing. We don't know. We don't know. So that's the rule when it comes to the Super Bowl, right? Okay. Now, in order to be factual, again, I'm not standing up for Jay-Z. I'm just standing up for what's right. I'm just standing up for correct information given to people. And that when you get sprung along or dragged along because of, your affiliation or what you love or who you love, artists, no, you need to know the rules of the game before you come to these type of conclusions. So, let me show y'all one more thing, and I'm gonna get out of here. One more thing. Okay. One more thing. So this is a list. Let me know if you need a link to it. I already have it downloaded, so I can 100% send it to you as a picture. I can post it. I can do all the things. I might actually just, maybe that'll be the thumbnail. But so let's talk about the Super Bowls that were where the Super Bowl actually was, and who the halftime performer was, and where they're from. Going back to 1993. So 1993, Los Angeles, California. Halftime headliner was Michael Jackson, Gary, Indiana. Tempe, Arizona, Diana Ross from Detroit, Michigan. 1997, Nolans, Louisiana, the Blues Brothers. They're from Calumet City, Illinois. ZZ Top, Houston, Texas. James Brown, y'all know where he's from. Barnwell, South Carolina. San Diego, California, 1998. Boyz II Men, Philly. Smokey Robinson, Detroit. Martha Reeves, Detroit. The Temptations, Detroit. And Queen Latifah, Newark, New Jersey. 99, Miami, Florida. It's a whole bunch of people there. We all know about Miami. Gloria Esteban, she's from Cuba. Stevie Wonder, he's from Saginaw, Michigan. Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, Ventura, California. Savion Glover, Newark, New Jersey. Nobody even from the South, East at all. They had one in Georgia in 2000. Phil Collins, he's from London. Christina Aguilera, she's from Staten Island, New York. Enrique Iglesias is from Madrid. And Tony Braxton is from Severn, Maryland. 2001, Tampa, Florida. Aerosmith from Boston. NSYNC, Orlando, Florida. Okay, that's close enough. New Orleans again, 2002, it was U2, and they're from Dublin, Ireland. San Diego, California, Shania Twain. She's from Ontario, in Canada, and no doubt, Anaheim, California. Houston, Texas. That's the last one, and I'm giving you the rest of the New Orleans ones, because I just want to let y'all know. Janet Jackson, Los Angeles, California. Diddy, Mount Vernon, New York. Nelly, St. Louis, Missouri. Kid Rock, Mount Vernon. Kid Rock, Detroit, Michigan. JT, he's from Tennessee. And Jessica Simpson's from Dallas, Texas. Close enough, but not quite Houston. Because there was somebody named Beyonce that's from Houston, right? Or anybody from. Anyway, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Jacksonville, Florida. Paul McCartney, he's from Liverpool, England. Detroit, Michigan. The Rolling Stones, they're from England. 2007 in Miami. Prince, we love that performance, but he's from Minnesota. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers in Glendale, Arizona. They're from Gainesville, Florida. I'm sorry, Tampa, Florida had Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. They're from New Jersey. They're from New Jersey. Miami, Florida again. The Who. They're from England. They had the Super Bowl in Arlington, Texas. This is the Black Eyed Peas. They're from Cali. Indianapolis, we had the Super Bowl. Madonna, she's from Detroit. New Orleans again. Beyonce got it. She's from Houston, but they're close. Like they got affiliation. I'll give you that. I guess kind of. East Rutherford, New Jersey. Now I'm in 2014. How long has Lil Wayne been out? 98, 99. We all the way up to 2014. I've said New Orleans has had the Super Bowl a couple of times since then. I haven't heard any mention. I never even heard any outrage. Let me keep going. East Rutherford, New Jersey. They had Bruno Mars. Hawaii. They came back to Arizona. Katy Perry, she's from Santa Barbara, California. Then they came to California. And they got Coldplay. They're from England. Houston, Texas. I'm sure they got Beyonce. No, they went with Lady Gaga. She's from New York. They let Justin Timberlake come back in Minnesota. He's from Tennessee. They came to Georgia. Maroon 5, they're from Cali. They went back to Miami, Florida. Shakira and Jennifer Lopez did it. Shakira's from Colombia, and Jennifer Lopez is from New York. They went back to Tampa, The Weeknd. He's from Canada. Inglewood. They had Kendrick Lamar, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. California people. Got it. Glendale, Arizona. Rihanna. She's from Barbados. Paradise, Nevada. They had Usher. He's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And now we have Kendrick Lamar from Compton, California. Okay, do you understand? And do you get what I'm saying here? They don't give a damn. If this was historically about the Super Bowl and them having a great artist from that place, I'm with y'all. I get it, Noya. I get it, Nolans. I get it, all the steppers. I get it. But it's not about that. They're just picking who they want to pick. And honestly, if anybody's going to be upset, there's several times that y'all could have been upset about Lil Wayne not being the headliner. Y'all mad this year? For what? You mad this year? There were several years before that U2 headlined. Tell me all the people from all the wars 1 through 1,000,000. Y'all rock with U2 like that in 2002 when the Hot Boys and No Limit Soldiers was the hottest on the planet at the time? And the NFL said, let's go with U2 from Dublin, Ireland. And y'all say that's who needed when the Saints come marching in? When you want to be in that number, you told me to get U2? That's all I got to say about it. So I'm going to leave it at that. So, again, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Uniqo Williams. I ask that you study to show thyself approved. Because don't listen to me. Just listen to facts. Read. Listen to other people. Get your own understanding of what's going on, because I'm seeing a lot of unfounded hatred going towards Jay-Z. And it's not fair. It's literally not fair. Because, again, I would love to see the list that they gave to the officials or whoever's the Super Bowl committee for the city of New Orleans. I'd love to see that list. But until I see that list, at this point, the onus goes on to the city. And not the people. No, 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 no. Not the people in New Orleans. No, not at all. No. Just whoever selects the Super Bowl halftime people in the city. That goes on them from now until we see what that list was. We want to see that list. And also, people been saying, look at some of Lil Wayne's latest performances. But live performances. I think we get something a little bit different in 2009, 2010, 2007, 2007. But I mean, what are we supposed to play? All of Rebirth? He can't get that knock. And I saw somebody else say on Twitter, like, they're saying Nicki is mad because she really wanted to have the whole family sing Bedrock together at the Super Bowl. I like a long red hair, bad bone. What track list was we really supposed to get that was family friendly from Lil Wayne for a Super Bowl? I'm just throwing it. So anyway, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We keep you updated on all things going on. It's not just hip hop; it's entertainment news. Period. You got a problem spelling the names right here. Uniqo Williams on YouTube. So, that being said, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? With Uniqo Williams. I holla.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. I holla.